I love using my hands. I love making. The repetition of creating a product isn't boring to me. I love refining and figuring out how to make something even more perfect. Hours and hours of time that went into figuring out, like, how thin does the coil have to be? What's the point where the snake is too fragile and more break? The seemingly simple little thing is actually a years-long process in, like, refinement and thoughtfulness and trial and error and, like, lots of broken snakes. I got into clay work because I used to be a teacher. I taught art at a school and I found a kiln in the janitor's closet. And I just decided, well, that would be so fun to do with kids. I should learn how to use that. And so I took my first class and then I was just hooked. So I found myself in Portland. I had just had my second kid. Sometimes I think it was maybe the lunacy of being like a sleep-deprived mom that I was just insane enough to think, oh yeah, just open a store, make a wholesale product line, and it'll work.
I just want my house to look like this.
The dream of Carter & Rose was to create something that can fulfill and sustain my creative spirit while also supporting other people's creativity, because I truly believe that creativity brings people together. We make a lot of this stuff in my garage, and then we infill with other makers that are usually local to Portland or people that we've met doing shows or wholesale events. We bring in ceramics and jewelry and candles and homewares that when we touch them and feel them and pick them up, you see the details, the intention behind, like, the thinness of the wall, the firing, the glazing, the design work. We truly understand the quality of them because we're also involved in the making process. The snake started with scrap clay that we were cutting off the edges of plates. The wall planter was also born from scraps. We're kind of like a no-waste studio. Everything that we make comes from other things that we're working on. I don't think I'd ever want to lose the handmade garage products of Carter & Rose because I just really like making things. And so even if the product changes, I'd always want to get my hands dirty and be making something. I can't imagine my life without making things. I can't imagine what I would do all day. Having opportunity to share creativity does build community. And I also love that, like, our products go out into the world as like an extension of Carter & Rose. We can be discovered in a tiny town in Ohio or in New York City. It's like creating a connection, not just with our neighborhood here, but with so many neighborhoods, big and small, all over the country. Having beautiful things around us on a very, like, basic human level just makes people happier. I love knowing the things that we create bring people joy.